Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you all my favorite things from this year. Let's start. So the first thing that I will be showing you today is a candle. I have a lot of candles. Every time that I go to a store that sells either decoration or home decoration or anything related, I will check the candles, and it's a huge problem because again I have a lot of them already. Anyway, but this one is very special because it's so good looking, and the branding here reminds me of Diptyque candles. This is M of WG. I don't know if that's the brand. Don't quote me on that. There is a Makers Wax Goods. Makers of Wax Goods. I'm sorry, your girl here is old. Can't read, especially since there is a beaming light going into my face and everything else is dark, right? Anyway, but this is from Makers of Wax Goods, and this is vanilla cranberry scented candle, hand poured in Vietnam, and fragrances made in the USA. Very international. I really like the sound. It smells amazing. I thought that it's sweet, but not too sweet. I don't like scents that are too strong, as you know already. Maybe if you've seen my videos before. If you didn't, I don't like strong smells. And this one is so softly sweet. And cranberries also remind me a little bit of Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? So it's appropriate for this time of year. Let's light it up. Already. It will be part anyway, is going to be my favorite hair care. I thought if I selected all the things that were my favorite this year, like, because I have many favorites in the same categories, right? Like for hair and for makeup and for nails and for clothing and for food. And so I just selected one per category. So I have other favorites for hair care, but I just selected this one. And this is a shampoo from Away. I don't know. Away. But this is fine hair shampoo. Cheveux fins. Away. Anyway, I bought this. I can't remember the precise date, but I believe it was during the Sephora sale, that thing that was going on, right? It had a bit of a discount, and I decided to buy it because I have thin hair. And I read that this shampoo was really good for fine hair and also for oily hair, which my hair is. I did a video like this last year. I can link it, but last year one of my favorites was a dry shampoo. This year is a normal shampoo. Shampoo za fina kosa. Wow, what language is that? It's written in Cyrillic alphabet. Anyway, why is this my favorite? I really I bought it almost 2 months ago, and I still haven't spent half of it. So I just think that it works really well. You really need a little bit, and I feel like my hair most definitely lasts a bit longer without getting oily or greasy right away. So that's my favorite thing about this shampoo. And even though this is definitely quite more expensive than your usual shampoo from a drugstore, I do believe that I haven't had better shampoo, even from Kerastase. I believe that Kerastase is a little bit more, is a bit cheaper, a bit more cheap, but the effect is not the same, I must say. So that's why this made it to my favorites this year. And an honorable mention will be this hairbrush. it is absolutely amazing. I feel that it smoothes out my hair. My words are failing me today, as always. Yes, so I feel like it smooths out my hair, makes it look very shiny. And not only that, but it's not harsh on my hair. So, an honorable mention it is. My hair is all over the place today. Doesn't want to behave. What do we do? Nothing. Just let it be, right? Anyway, the next favorite thing is a book. And it is, I couldn't decide between The Outsider from Albert Camus. Anyway, that French guy, writer. There are so many of them. So, but anyway, here you go. You can see it right there at the top. So I decided to go for Outsider because this book helped me change my mindset this year. I would definitely highly recommend everyone to read it if you are into reading, right? But it changed my mindset in a way that I think it helped me to be even more myself than I used to be. Because, I don't know, year after year, as we get older, we sometimes learn that things are not as they seem. Important things that we thought used to be important lose their importance. And Outsider is actually, I mean, it's not like a huge story or anything. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who would like to read it. But in any case, it's my favorite book this year because, again, I feel like it helped me change my mindset, especially in terms of what other people think about me, and just letting myself be myself, or allowing myself be myself. Talking about things that are not happy, talking about things that are difficult, talking about things that are not very much spoken about as well, especially with people who I consider my friends and people who are close to me. Trying to express my opinions and also establish my kind of hold as a person. I don't know if it ever happened to you, but it happens to me sometimes that I'm a very calm person in general, and also I speak quietly. The way that I speak with you in these videos is very similar with the way that I normally talk. Obviously it's a bit louder, right? But the capacity of my voice is not very big. And I don't know if I ever told this story, but I decided to do ASMR because, first of all, I used to work at the radio, and that was when I heard my voice recorded first time, and I kind of like it. I know that most people don't, but I do. And the other thing is that I once did a presentation in my during my bachelor's degree in university, and I was speaking alone. It was just me, right? And the room was dark because, again, we were presenting, so they closed all the blinds, and I was presenting my thing, and the professor fell asleep during my presentation. And that for me at the time, it was, I don't know, I did not take it in a bad way because it was post me understanding how my voice works. It is very monotonous. It doesn't have too many jumps, although I do have a bit of sibilance with my S's. Sibilance. Anyway, long story short, because of my voice being like that, because of me being quiet and, peaceful and stuff like that, people sometimes assume that, I don't know, that my position is not too assertive, right? Like, it doesn't seem that I'm very strong on my feet, like being stubborn or anything like that. But I am. I do have a very strong mind and strong principles, although I'm not stubborn in a way that I like to learn new things. If I am proven wrong by someone who presents me enough arguments that I can change my mind, I'm not opposed to that. Again, me rambling, but this book helped me understand that it really isn't under my control what other people will think of me. And even if I behave in the most pleasant way, peaceful way, and everything like that, people will still be able to find things that are not good looking, right, for them. And I was just thinking, it's not worth it. And this book really helped me to understand that, on a deeper concept, because I tend to not mind too much what people think of me. But again, people don't really care too much, right? If you go on the street and you trip and you fall, some people may laugh, some people may think, oh, what's wrong, or whatever. Their opinion will be momentary, right? They will not think of that too much afterwards, right? So sometimes we are very much embarrassed of our misadventures during our lives, right? And we think that other people are still laughing, or like that kind of embarrassment is only yours. It's only yours, because other people don't really care. It's just a momentary opinion there is placed on the situation mostly, and then everyone just goes on with their lives. Anyway, It's a very long story, highly recommend it. The Outsider. And something related is another paper thing, I guess, and it's my dream journal. I started journaling my dreams recently, and it was a recommendation that I saw in a video, I believe. I don't remember what it was about, but either way, the person said that sometimes we think that our hobbies or things that we want to do, like journaling, right, have to be of important things or things that would be interesting again for other people. Or even for hobbies, like for instance, you like to dance, but you are not a very good dancer, and therefore you give up because you are not a good dancer, right? So even though you like to dance, since it doesn't come easy to you in a way that some people or you yourself would say to be of a talent, right? You give up on that hobby. Or like painting, right? You like to paint, but you're not very good at it. I hope you know what I mean. I believe that many of us think that we have to give up on certain things that we like to do just because someone or we ourselves has either told us or we thought about it that we are not very good, and therefore the time invested to do it is not well spent. But if you really enjoy something, why is that time not well spent, right? Even if you don't paint well, even if you don't dance well, if you like it, if you feel that you enjoy the time, it doesn't really matter, right? You don't have to be a full-blown ballerina to enjoy dancing. And going back to my dream journal, I was never a person who would journal. Again, my life is, from what I consider it to be, very vanilla and routine-based and not very exciting, because I myself am not very exciting person. I'm not a bubbly person, I'm not a extra happy person, anything like that. I like to sit in quiet and read or watch a documentary, or watch a series, watch a movie, etc. So, again, journaling. I didn't want to journal about my day-to-day because I still think that there is nothing to write about. Although I am considering to write about my emotions, just like a small one phrase describing the emotions that I feel throughout the day. And that is just to help me understand myself a bit better. Anyway, but I started to journal my dreams, and even though they are not, not always special, I did have a few special dreams in my time that I still consider to write. Actually, I have them written down because the story is so exciting, and I wish I could write a book about it one day, or maybe film either a movie or something like that. Who knows? But I would like to read a small dream that I had another day. I called it Bat Bites. I lived in Barcelona with my friend Andre. Andre is one of my very good friends, and he lives in Barcelona. He's always calling me to move in with him so we can get old and enjoy our life in a house near the sea. Unfortunately, I cannot reform yet. I would really like to do that, but that's not how it works, right? Anyway, we were sharing an apartment and there was a plan to go to a party. Before the party, we went by a park and joined another group of people that were enjoying themselves on the grass. We had a few cocktails, and once it started to darken, we went on our way to the main party. While on this party, my friend went away to meet some new people, and I was dancing alone until I got hungry. I decided to go and get some snacks by myself. While walking alone to the store, a bat passed by once and then again. On his third way passing by, the bat flew very low and landed on my leg. I was wearing a dress, and the bat was able to bite and scratch my leg. I got the bat off me, but got panicked that the bite could have been infected with rabies, since bats are frequent carriers of it. With fear growing, I was feeling lost, with difficulty to concentrate and find my way to either home or to the hospital. The feeling of fear grew so much that the stress made me wake up. So that was my dream. Anyway, nothing special, right? But I have this near my bed, and when I woke up, I wrote it down, and here it is. And now I remember it, right? It wasn't the best dream, I guess, but I thought it was important because I have never dreamt with bats before. And I don't know the meaning, if there is a meaning behind it, which I do believe there is. Anyway, if you know what it is that means to dream with bats, he did bite me, so it's not a very good feeling, right? And I woke up because I was so stressed during the dream, but it's okay. And I still like that I can read it back to you or to myself, and that's why it's one of my favorite things this year. Now let's go to something a bit more fun, and this time is my favorite nail product. It's in Essie nail polish, and it's called Let's Party. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's not, this is the same that I have on my nails today, and it's not only red, but it has like sparkles. And I really wanted something like this for the autumn, and especially now, right, for the holiday season. And I usually lately, in last I don't know how many years, I don't really use normal polish anymore because my nails are paper thin. Like, I don't know, the nails of my brothers and my mother are so nice and like strong. Especially my brother, like his nails, he could like climb a tree with those nails. They are so strong. But my nails, I feel like they are still like of a 4-year-old child. So there was this one time that I was washing my face and I had my nails bare without any nail polish. And I lifted my head and there was like blood going out of my nose. And I was like, oh my god, what happened? And what happened was that I just, I feel like my nail just passed by and I just cut myself with my own nail. So they are very, very thin. And that's why I don't really use the normal polish because this one is very good because I have these nails for a week now and they are still looking okay. This one is already chipped a little bit, but again, it's my right hand and I am right-handed. So I still think that this is a very good polish and that's why I included it in my favorites of my nail products. Because I like the color so much. It's exactly what I wanted and I couldn't find a gel polish, UV gel polish of the same effect. At least not in the stores. I'm kind of boycotting Amazon now. So I didn't want to, look for it on Amazon. And but I found this one and again I feel like I'll be using it much more because I really, really like it. I find it mesmerizing, the color. And again, it's very festive because it's sparkly, right? I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but believe me when I say it is sparkling. Since we are talking about beauty things, my other favorite, and this time is makeup favorite, is this foundation. It's NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I was looking for a foundation that would match my skin for a very, very, very long time. My skin is very fair. I believe that I gained some color this summer because I feel like my skin is looking a little bit like it has more color than usual. But either way, I don't know why, but even when I went to the stores, people usually matched me, of course, with the fairest shade that the brand would have. And usually the fairest shades are always pink based, which I am not. I am warm tone, so yellow tone, but very fair at the same time. So yes, this color and this foundation is my perfect shade. It is the shade L0 Siberia. It's fun because my mother is from Siberia. She was born there. Maybe it's something, in my genes. genetic, meant to be. Anyway, but this is the perfect shade for me. I don't usually use it during my videos because it's very pale. I usually use a bit of a darker foundation during my videos, but I not only included this as my favorite because of the shade. This is hands down the best foundation I've ever had. It's not, it doesn't settle into my lines. It doesn't look cakey. It's just perfect. Perfect. And I have quite a bit of makeup. I have also tried quite a bit of foundations. Expensive, cheap, mid-term, anything in between. And again, I have never found a foundation like this. So yes, this is one of my favorites, and I hope that they will not discontinue it. I like it so much that I'm contemplating to buy it's like a tinted moisturizer from the same brand and the same, obviously, shade, right? Maybe I'll buy that for the summer. But anyway, since we are talking about foundations, I wanted to include, I usually don't like to speak about anything negative. To a certain extent, I don't think it's too necessary, but it's a dishonorable mention. And I'm just doing this because I bought this because of the shade range, right? And this is a good shade for me. This is the shade, I believe it's, yes, 0 Warm. So it's the lightest warm shade that Dior Backstage Foundation has. It's a very good match for me as well. Now, this foundation is terrible. I bought it. It's more expensive than NARS one. And I bought it because I have seen so many makeup artists saying that this is the best performing foundation. It's like the most recommended foundation for oily or combination skin, which I am. And it performs the same in either warm weather, cold weather, humid environment, stuff like that. And yes, it does perform the same. It is dry AF. So, I don't know, maybe someone who is really, really oily all over their face. There is a part of me that suspects that the formulations of very fair foundations is not the same, because very fair foundations tend to look like you are wearing chalk on your face. So I don't know, maybe darker shades of these foundations are good. However, this one did not work for me, and now I don't even know what to do with it because I really, really don't like it. I thought that maybe I could mix it with a moisturizer, like use a spray and something while I'm applying it, using like a moisturizing primer, hydrating something. But it still settles in my line, in my pores. I don't know, it just does not look good. I really believe that I did everything I could. if you know this foundation, if you use it, and if it performs well for you, please let me know how you do it, because again, I am not using it and it's a lot of money to waste, right? At some point I'm going to throw it away. So yeah, let me know. And not to, think too much on a negative thing. Another honorable mention is this MAC eyeliner. It's a shade called Teddy. It's a eye call crayon. Right. And it's a dark brown, but it has some sparkles, very small sparkles in it. I mean sparkles. It's just, a kind of not being completely block-like brown. And it's a lighter brown, so I like it very much. Let's do a small break for snacks. My favorite snack, salty snack, is this one. It's just salty almonds. I like this brand the most from the ones that I have tried, but either way, favorite snack all year around, salty snack, right? I feel like, especially while working from home, I can just get myself like a small bowl of almonds and quickly had a snack. As for a favorite sweet snack, I would say that my favorite sweet snack are the cookies that my friend Anne sometimes gives me. She makes the best cookies ever, and yes, sometimes when we meet, especially, she gives me new kind of cookies that she made to try and stuff like that. So those are my favorite sweet snacks. But since, access and all, this is an honorable mention. So this is a dry fruit balls. It's from dates, cacao and coconut. As you may see, it's very simple. I feel a bit more healthy when I have this for dessert. Yes, so favorite sweet snacks. Not snacks, but something that you consume. It's a favorite supplement. Favorite supplement is omega-3. If I ever recommend something health-wise to people, except, go and visit a doctor, is to take an omega-3 supplement. Nothing special to say here. I just feel like most people don't really consume enough of healthy fats. It's good for your hair, good for your skin, good for your body as well, because most of our hormones are made of fat, right? So if your body doesn't have enough of healthy fats, it doesn't have enough of building blocks to, correctly manage your hormonal system and everything within that. So definitely recommend to take omega-3, and that's why this made it to my favorite lists. Another care is skincare, and this was difficult for me. because since I said that I'm just going to choose one favorite per category, especially skincare for my face was very difficult to choose because I have quite a bit of skincare, several serums and essences and treatments and masks. So I was like, I cannot decide. But then I gave it another look. You know that feeling when you go to the fridge, you open the fridge and you don't see anything you like and you go away. And then, okay, you like lower your standards and go back, see again. It's not like I lowered my standards. It's I was thinking if I was going to, I don't know, deserted island, or I don't know, if I was just allowed to pick one skincare, what would I do? And I wanted to pick sunscreen. But I tend to go for it through so many sunscreens. I feel like I go through sunscreens quicker than any other skincare that I have. And I have repurchased some sunscreens, but lately I've been, I don't know, looking for different sunscreens, so I decided not to pick the current sunscreen, but I picked this. It's a Aveeno moisturizing cream. Very simple. I picked this because I believe I've been using this same moisturizer in combination with other moisturizers but this one always for maybe last 4 or maybe more years. I know that the packaging has changed twice since I'm using this, and I always have this moisturizer. I may not use it every day, but I always use it on a weekly basis because this is such a good, not only hydrating, but when my skin feels a bit more sensitive because of the cold or because of the sun, anything, I put this on and my skin feels nourished, and it also doesn't burn. Like when your skin feels sensitive and stuff like that, sometimes when you put your skincare on, it feels a bit like tingling or burning sometimes. It's like burning sensation, but not this one. This has never irritated my skin. I always use it again all year around. And it's the Aveeno cream with colloidal oatmeal to actively moisturize dry and sensitive skin. So again, it is supposed to be for dry and sensitive skin, and now it has been quite cold, and the other day I caught some rain, got drenched on my way home from biking, and I got back home and my skin was a little bit sensitive, so I was using my another moisturizer that I have, and that did not feel enough, like it was doing something good, and I put this on and I felt like it was perfect and my skin felt better, all of that good. So that's why it made it to my favorites of this year. I would say this is like my top 3 of all the favorites that I'm showing you today. This is definitely in top 3. I feel like I could give up my supplements, my nail polish, my hair shampoo, my foundation, my snacks, most of the things that I got here except this. So that's how much it is of a favorite. And still within the same category is body care. I do not have as much items for body care as I have for my face skincare, but I have enough. I have enough. I've tried so many, I don't know, scrubs and like those type of exfoliating mittens and brushes, etc. Creams, lotions, oils. Anyway, this one is my favorite for this year, and it is Body Shop Shea Body Butter. I chose this because I am using this for my hands, for my elbows, and for my knees, my feet, and sometimes also on other parts of my body. But and I always buy the smaller one because I believe that the way this is formulated, the quantity in the bigger one just doesn't, it starts to separate sometimes, and I don't really like it. So I buy the small one, which means that I'll be able to use it in time for it not to get, you know. I love the scent. I love how my hands feel soft. Although this noise is my dry skin, right? Anyway, how soft they feel, and the smell, of course, because I feel like this is at this point, this is like an iconic scent. Yes, another care. And another care is the teeth care. I started using this toothpaste quite recently, but it has made so much difference already that I decided to include it in my favorites. For my teeth care, my favorite is a very specific teeth floss. Is it called like that? Anyway, the thing that you floss your teeth with. Perfect explanation. I cannot use another floss except that one. And the other ones are too plastic, they cut my... anyway, it's just not. So that one is very important to me, but I believe that this toothpaste... First of all, my teeth have never felt more clean. And I have a really clean teeth because even though they are not the best looking, they are quite healthy, surprisingly. I don't know how it is because I eat a lot of sugar. I used to eat a lot of sugar when I was small. So I don't know how my teeth are surviving so far. But every time I go to the dentist, there's absolutely nothing to do. So, and I've been also complimented a couple of times on how clean my teeth are. I've never had had to deeply clean my teeth, or I cannot whiten my teeth because again they are quite weak and transparent, so if I whiten my teeth, I was told that they may just crumble away, so I'm not gonna risk it. And again, they are quite transparent, etc. But I believe that this toothpaste, I'm gonna try to smile just so I can see myself. I think that this toothpaste has made my teeth look whiter. I don't know if it's just placebo effect or whatever it is, but I will continue using it, and of course I will then try to see if there is a further improvement or not. But as for now, I mean, I have tried also all kinds of toothpastes. Expensive one, the ones that are supposed to have like minerals for your teeth to deposit that white color, right? Because my teeth are, the enamel is transparent, and so like they don't look white because they are transparent, right? And underneath your enamel, your teeth are yellow, they are not white, and therefore my teeth, they don't have the best look. Sometimes I feel a bit self-conscious about my teeth, especially because during my videos, right, like I'm talking, my teeth are visible, and while I'm editing, I'm already constantly looking at my face, which makes me hate my face. And another thing is, I notice how much my teeth are not to the standard, right? Like not white, not perfect, etc. But they are still my teeth. They are quite healthy, so I appreciate it very, very much. So I want to take a good care of them, and that's why this made it to my favorites. I believe that this is also top 3 for me. I know that it is a bit more expensive, but I really don't care if it does help to make my teeth at least a little bit whiter. It means that it is depositing something into my teeth that will make them look so, and I really don't mind to buy it and pay for that. So another top favorite. It's going to be a long video, but we already knew that, right? We are talking about our favorites. Another body care favorite is perfume. And this is not my favorite. This is the honorable mention from this year. Because my favorite perfume this year is Ginger Biscuit from Jo Malone. And I had my video about perfumes, the 7 Virtue review, and I've included the testers, or I had a small tester of Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit perfume, and I have used it up. So I really, really enjoy that perfume, and I do believe that that is my favorite for this year. Unfortunately, it is very expensive, and although I am able to buy it, I cannot justify it, right? Because I have so many perfumes. Actually, they are right there. I mean, I understand some people have like hundreds of perfumes, but I still feel that for my need of perfumes, the quantity of perfumes that I have is already too much, because I work from home. I don't go places. Places I go is supermarket, or to have a coffee, or maybe a lunch with my friends. And that is maybe on a bi-weekly monthly or even, once in a blue moon type of basis. So I still like to smell nice, and I have some body sprays that I use at home and stuff like that, so I still like to smell nice. I have like 3 different sprays from Sol de Janeiro, and again, this is a body and hair spray, right? So I still like to smell nice when I'm alone, but I couldn't justify to pay 150 euros for a perfume that I do not necessarily need right now. It is still my favorite, as I said, for this year, so Ginger Biscuit, and I will try to buy it maybe after the Christmas, because it's a special edition. And that is also another thing, because even though it can be like my perfect perfume, it's a special edition. You never know if it's gonna come back, right? So I don't know, I would rather not have it now and never than have it and then seeing it going away and then knowing that I will never have it again. I don't know how to explain it. But either way, if it is discounted after the Christmas, after the New Year's, I will check it again and maybe I will buy it. Maybe I will use it like for special occasions or something. Because it's also very seasonal, right? You can't use it during spring or summer, I guess. So we'll see. But my favorite perfume this year is Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. However, here we have the honorable mention. As you may see, I use quite a bit. I used this during the summer. I got it on my way home, on my way to my parents' home, in the duty-free shop. And I like it very much. I have almost everything from this line. This is Ritual of Mare. So this is sparkling hair and body mist, and the scent is sweet orange and cedarwood. So I like this scent very much. I believe that this is a scent that can be used either in summer, like both in summer and winter. It is a bit more summery, I guess, but it is a warm scent that can be related also to Christmas time, because again, dry oranges, cedarwood. So yeah, I like this very much. I love this scent. I have the body foam, I have the body lotion as well from the same line in Rituals. I have a body oil, shower oil that you can use in the shower, and I believe that, and I also have a deodorant, although I don't use that too much. I got it because it was in a set and it would be just cheaper to have it. I sometimes use it when I don't need too much protection, I guess, since it is a deodorant. But yes, so I got almost everything from this line. It is one of my favorites from Rituals. So this is why it is an honorable mention, because I believe that this is one of the most used ones. And even though this is a body and, hairspray, it still has quite a bit of, scent and protection. It smells very nice. Anyway, another honorable mention and favorite perfumes. Okay, we are almost there. And this is the favorite for hair. every day. And I feel like black accessories are the best looking with my hair color. Same as I think that black looks the best with my hair color in terms of clothes, because I feel like black makes my hair color and hair shine stand out. That's why I like black so much. And because I really like the color, right? But this is favorite for my hair. I use it in the shower since it is, so practical. And yes, it's plastic, so if it gets wet, it's okay. And it doesn't hurt me. There are those hair clips that the teeth, this part, are a bit more protruding, right? They are a bit more rounded, and so it doesn't feel good on my head. I have another one in brown, and the hair teeth here, this clasp teeth, they are protruding and it's not as comfortable. So I have to make a bun and like clasp it on the side, and then it works. Otherwise, it's not comfortable and I don't like it. So this flat section is why this is my favorite, because it's very comfortable. I can wear it all day, take the hair away from my face, right? And it doesn't hurt me. And also, again, it looks nice and, simple, minimal, just as I like it. The honorable mention would be hair bows, but I'm not including it this time around because we already have a black accessory, right? Another very important one is very small, but again, important. I got this when I was in Edinburgh in November, and I was looking for a ring. I don't know if it's going to show. No, well, it's going to show. But it's a star. With a black stone ring, of course. Maybe it will look better this way. So, I got this because I wanted a ring with a black stone, gold ring with a black stone. And I found this Lone Star ring, and I thought that, I don't know, it may sound very cheesy, but when I wanted to find a ring with the black stone, and in a way I felt like this ring meant that I was like engaged to Edinburgh. I know it really was difficult for me to say it out loud as well, because it sounds ridiculous, but I am literally in love with that place, and I've been there several times. At this time I went to Highlands, and again it was a very emotional experience, and so I wanted something physical that I could wear and it would remind me for my feelings and how I felt during my time there. So that's why I got this ring. Again, I feel like it's very pretty, It's very, dainty, very small. And yes, every time I look at it, it serves that purpose. I feel the way I felt during my time in Edinburgh, and therefore we are now engaged. And one day, no, it's stupid. I know it's stupid and silly. It's just like a commitment of me loving Edinburgh. It doesn't need to love me back, right? That's why it has the black stone. It's my own love. Anyway, now that I've been this ridiculous on video, right? It's going to be memorized forever into the internet. One day, our ancestors, no, our future generations, if they survive, are going to watch this video and are going to cringe for me. And the last favorite is waiting for the plane to pass by. As I was saying, I cannot leave my house without this. Every time I go somewhere, I have to have my earphones. And the Bluetooth earphones is like one of the best things that were invented. Not really, but again, I'm being dramatic, but not that dramatic, right? Anyway, so to conclude our favorites, this is another top 3. So I believe our top 3 would be earphones, toothpaste, and moisturizer. If I can do without anything else, these 3 things I cannot do without. I fall asleep listening to either documentaries about stars and planets or listening to ASMR. That's why these are so important. And again, top 3 favorites from this year and ever, I guess. Anyway, this concludes our saga of favorites for 2023. I wanted to mention the year because I myself am slightly shocked that this year has gone almost. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. And I guess I'll see you next time.